notice how things are more compact?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the bathing suits.
After decades of carefully managing his money, Russ is ready to reap the rewards in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Where there's going to be a lot more sun.
And his friend Alan is along for the ride.
You just feel the excitement.
My biggest concern is finding the right place.
What is this?
For the right price, of course.
That's at the top of my price range.
I've been a little frugal over the years.
Keep an open mind.
But Alan's going to be wanting me to find the nicest place.
You feel like a king in here.
But in Mexico, you do have to pay cash. Letting go of that much money, there's an anxiety level.
Russ works very hard and he deserves to have his dream home. Gotta live the high life.
We'll see about that.
I'm gonna sit over here.
I live about an hour north of San Francisco.
You're going to notice tremendous diversity between these two Chardonnays.
I've had a great career for a local credit union, but I'm ready to make a transition. Relaxing a little bit more, not working so hard.
Are you sure you want to make this move when you live in a place like this?
I know.
It's hard not to love Forestville because of the trees, the rivers, these beautiful rolling vineyards. But the winters can be just a little longer than you'd like. So I am looking to purchase a condo in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I'll still summer here.
Well, I know where I'm wintering.
I have been going to Puerto Vallarta for many years. There's lots of galleries and restaurants, and people are having a great time. And of course, the beaches are great.
Are you going to be listening to me, though? Because I'm thinking that we need to go pizzazz.
Alan is a good friend of mine. He does help balance me.
I think Russ asked me to join him because I'm a bit more of a risk taker than him.
I'm probably going to go with the least expensive option, and Alan's probably going to want to help push me off that ledge a little bit and spend a little bit more money. But purchasing in Puerto Vallarta does seem a bit risky for me because you do have to pay cash. That's a big chunk of money that would be used for living off of in the future, so it's a big commitment.
Located in western Mexico, Puerto Vallarta's 500 square miles are packed with versatility. From old city charm on one block to modern resorts on the next, this warm weather beach city has something for everyone.
The real estate market in Puerto Vallarta has been booming for the last decade, so we've got our work cut out for us. Finding a property for Russ is going to be a challenge. What are you looking for in a property in Vallarta?
You know, location is going to be important for me. Close to restaurants, bars. Old Town would be nice. But I would also like to have, some kind of view, preferably ocean view.
And how many bedrooms?
I'd be good with a one-bedroom, maybe even a studio.
A studio. You're gonna have friends coming down to Puerto Vallarta, myself, others. We're gonna be invading
Well, if we
you.
find something with 2 bedrooms, that's great, but price is important.
So what is your budget?
220,000 or less, preferably less.
Unfurnished or totally move in?
220, I'd prefer turnkey would be great.
Don't let him fool you, though. He has a lot more money than that and a lot more money to spend. When you live in a place like this, you gotta live the high life.
We'll see about that.
I'm going to start talking to you. Russ works in finance, so all he can think about is numbers, 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 and all Alan is going to think about is party, 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 so we have our work cut out for us. I think I'm going to show Russ a variety of properties.
I love this old town feel here.
However, considering how fast things are selling, I'm hoping he's going to keep an open mind and be willing to look at properties outside of his comfort zone.
It seems to me like it's a long ways from the beach.
Yeah, we're about 6 blocks away from the beach. We're a block away from Old Town. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. We're priced at $220,000.
That's at the top of my price range. Sounds like it must be a fairly good size unit.
It's great for entertaining, having friends coming over.
A view of the ocean would be nicer.
Keep an open mind, you never know. Cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Keep an open mind. Wow. I love it. This is like really, really cool. Look at the modern touches, Russ.
Yeah. Everything you see is brand new, never lived in before. You'd be the first owner.
Oh, really? I'm curious about the refrigerator and the microwave, though. Doesn't come with one, apparently.
No, those are the 2 appliances that's not included, actually.
I am at the top of my budget, and that's going to be an additional expense for me.
Are you kidding me? This is awesome. I mean, look at the high ceilings, the light coming through the windows. You get a tinge of beach out there.
Where?
Oh my goodness.
I do like it. It's roomy, but it is going to take a lot of furniture to fill this place up. And the room still feels a little cold to me.
When you splash color in here with the carpet and your furniture, it's gonna warm it up quite a bit.
I don't know if I'm feeling it. Alan's pushing it on me, I feel. It's everything he likes. That's going to push me out of my comfort zone for the budget I wanted to stay within. This is the bedroom.
Really cool.
I like the space. We got more of the brick
Yeah?
and no windows.
Well, instead of a window, you've got this folding doors over here.
You feel like a king in here, I think.
Wow.
This is my bedroom. Love this.
So, great space. I'm just not sure if it's my style. Feels a little cold for me. A little too far from the water.
I love it. It's on top of a hill. You get the best of all worlds. You have the jungle. You have a piece of the beach there. I love it for a lot of reasons, but I love that it has 2 bedrooms.
But we're at the max of my budget. I still would have to buy all the furnishings, and with the size of the unit, it seems to me it would cost a lot to furnish it as well. So that would put me quite a bit over budget.
You know, I know Russ very well, and I think he's too concerned with the dollar signs, and I don't think he's really looking in detail what the value of this place could be.
I respect Alan's opinion, or I wouldn't have him here, but I'm not sure in the end if he'll be able to persuade me.
Well, let's see about that.
We're going to check out this 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, priced at $160,000.
Wow.
Okay, that's got my attention.
Yeah.
$160,000 for all of this, incredible.
But Alan brings Russ back to reality.
There's a reason why it's $160,000. Do I have a surprise for you?
Russ is leaving his wine country home to shake things up in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
So there's a lot of interesting Mexican wines here that I've never seen before. Believe it or not, California winters can be cold and damp.
Yeah, I'm wondering what they produce here in this hotter, humid climate.
I have no doubts about my decision to look for a place in Puerto Vallarta.
Life is not all about work.
However, the downside is you've got to pay cash.
Russ is like a brother to me, and I want to help him pick his dream home. He's going to be a little frugal. I want him to spend a little bit more than he wants to.
Yeah, I'll take a bottle of this.
I think you need to get a case.
All right.
Alan keeps talking about how conservative I am with money. When it comes down to it, I have to feel comfortable with my decision in purchasing here. It seems to me like it's a long ways from the beach.
Yeah, we're about 6 blocks away from the beach. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, priced at $220,000.
That's at the top of my price range.
Keep an open mind.
Everything you see is brand new, never lived in before.
I'm curious about the refrigerator and the microwave.
That's not included, actually.
$220,000 is a bit high, and I think it's going to cost thousands of dollars to furnish this unit. That's going to push me out of my comfort zone. I don't know if I'm feeling it.
Are you kidding me? I mean, look at the high ceilings. You feel like a king in here, I think. Russ brought me here to push him to his limits. I don't know where he hides the treasure chest, but I know it's out there somewhere.
And budget aside, Russ sees its advantages.
This property does offer a lot of room. Everything's new, and it's a block from town. But that price line, I would prefer to get that down a little if we can.
As you're seeing this property, Russ is seeing dollar signs all the way around, and his friend is trying to open his eyes to see more than just that.
So Daniel brings them farther out
I've been a little lost. It's getting a little greener.
to a condo with more space and plenty of room under Russ's budget.
We're going to check out this 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, priced at $160,000.
$160,000 sounds right up my alley.
There's a reason why it's $160,000. We're pretty isolated. How are you gonna make friends out here? I mean, it's not like you're in the center of town where you're in the hustle and bustle of the city, going to the bars or the restaurants.
But once we're here, it's so tranquil. It's so the old world feeling. I'm liking it.
Let's head up.
Okay.
Okay, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, you know, this could work for me. I kind of like the feel. A few adjustments perhaps, but the glass is great, so it's got some good bones. That yellow wall would definitely need to go. Maybe update the furniture a little bit, but I think it could work.
Russ is liking this a little bit more than he should because this place is within his budget. I think he wants something very different. The texture of here is interesting. I think it's because it's so isolated in here that someone's trying to claw themselves out of here.
And coming over here into the kitchen, it's not everything old world. They did do some upgrades. So you've got the granite countertops. You got the stainless steel appliances.
Again, a few adjustments, maybe eliminate this cabinet and change that out. But overall, I like the size of it. It's functional.
He's got to pour money into this place. We might as well find the right place on the beach, ready to go.
Another cool thing is you have that pass-through window from the master bedroom.
This would be very convenient for someone to serve me breakfast in bed.
Like your friend would.
Yeah, like if any of your friends get here.
I was looking for something that's different, but because of the price, I'm willing to work around that.
This is the guest bedroom.
Wow, so twin beds in here.
There's an ensuite bath over there.
But room for guests?
Yeah, well, this isn't working for me. Twin beds? I feel like I'm in a casket.
Well, I'll tell you, this was a nice surprise. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, so there's the room for friends. I really like the jungle, the serenity here, the water, and mostly the price point. At $160, it's working for me.
Yeah, that's a great value, right?
It is, it is.
Alan?
Well, I'm a little concerned that we're so far away from the beach. We're so far away from the hustle and bustle of the community. I mean, are you really gonna make friends out here?
That's, probably my only concern. So I'd be willing to look at another place closer to the beach, perhaps.
I thought it was a big risk bringing Russ to this property because it's out of town, and I thought Alan would love it because it's a 2-bedroom. It was the total opposite. I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like I'm working with 2 different buyers.
What is this?
We're in a construction zone right now, so you've got a lot of noise going on, and we're a block away from the beach. This is the best we can do right now.
Gotta have vision, bro, because it's booming all over town.
Huevos al gusto.
Yeah, huevos al gusto, so eggs.
Russ is fleeing cold winters for a new retreat in sunny Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
You don't have breakfast on the street at home every day, huh?
No, you don't.
And his buddy Alan is along to try to lend a helping hand.
I thought we ordered something different.
It does look like the same. Hablas un poquito español.
But along with learning Spanish, Russ has to figure out how much cash he's willing to drop for his dream home.
Borrowing money in Mexico, that doesn't really exist. Paying cash really is the only alternative. Don't love the idea of parting with a big chunk of money, but other than that, I'm ready.
Ready or not, living in town comes with a price at the top of Russ's budget.
It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo priced at $220,000.
$220,000 is a bit high. I don't know if I'm feeling it.
Are you kidding me?
But Alan's here to make sure that Russ puts fun before finance.
Russ loves nice things, but he doesn't like to spend a whole lot of money on them. I'm a little concerned that he might not buy the piece of property that's right for him.
Alan might just push me to spend a little bit more money.
High ceilings, the light coming through the windows. You get a tinge of beach out there.
Where? I feel firm about my budget. That price line, I would prefer to get that down a little if we can.
We're gonna check out this 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo priced at $160,000.
Sounds right up my alley.
There's a reason why it's $160,000. We're pretty isolated.
I was looking for
Something that's different.
but I'm sure the price tag is making me lean a bit toward this place. This could work for me.
I came to help Russ find his dream home. How are you gonna make friends out here? I mean, it's not like you're in the center of town. He really, really would love to be around people. He's gonna be missing that if he's here.
But room for guests?
Twin beds? I feel like I'm in a casket.
If Alan wasn't here, I'd probably be pulling my wallet out right now. I'll tell you, this was a nice surprise, mostly the price point.
If he is frugal, like I know he can be sometimes, he'll, in the long run, be a little disappointed. I think he's got to live the big life.
Restaurant, 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 tequila shop, Should I break? Alan really wants Russ to realize he's not making a change in location, he's making a change in lifestyle.
But to party in PV at a conservative cost,
I'm digging this. This is cool.
Russ will need to proceed with caution.
What is this?
We're in a construction zone right now. Actually, this used to be a hotel. Now it's been converted into condos. So you've got a lot of noise going on. Considering you want to be near Old Town and we're a block away from the beach, this is the best we can do right now. And it's going to go on for probably about a year, year and a half.
Gotta have vision, bro, because it's booming all over town. When this is done, look at, I mean, it's gonna be amazing here.
It's a one-bedroom, one-bath, priced at $210,000.
210, that's back to the top of my budget.
And for a one bedroom, wow.
It's got all the bells and whistles that you're looking for, all right? Okay, let's go. Just be careful. Don't trip on anything.
Okay, stop for 1 second. I really wanted to be on the water, close to the beach, but that construction surrounding that unit is a bit concerning to me.
Come on, guys.
Nice, I like these windows.
Cool, huh?
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool little entryway.
And this is the one-bedroom.
Okay. It's a bit more modern than I was really thinking. I was looking for more old Mexico.
Old Mexico.
And it's not furnished.
Near the beach, new construction. It's not furnished for $210,000. But you know what? You've got an extra 10 grand to play with.
Russ, 10 grand, you could furnish this place any way you want it.
I'm hearing a lot about how I should be spending my money. I do have to account for furnishing. That is giving me a bit of anxiety because I don't know what that's going to cost me.
This kitchen is brand new. Everything you see here was recently built. No one's ever used it before.
It's always nice to have new appliances, and you know, that part's good. It feels a little sterile to me. I was kind of envisioning more earthy, warm feel.
It's a little small. I'm a little torn with that aspect of it. I want to come down. I want the rest of his friends to come down. We're a big family.
I can tell that Alan loves the location, but it's a one-bedroom, so he's realizing that he might not have a place in paradise.
However, if I sleep out there with that view, that could be pretty awesome. This is what I'm talking about.
This is nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
The view is amazing. I can't hear waves right now. All I can hear is a jackhammer.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of construction here.
You have to be patient. There's restaurants and bars down there.
If you want a social scene, you want to have fun and socialize and meet people on the beach, I mean, this is the place to be.
That part's nice.
Yeah.
Concerns are the view is great, but there is a lot of noise here. $210,000, it is near the max of my budget, but I like being around people, so got some thinking to do.
Russ is a big personality. We enjoy the party lifestyle, but I also know that he's a little frugal. My fear is that he might make his decision based on money.
That jungle house, you know I really like that one.
I'm worried that you're settling on the budget. I just don't know how you're gonna make friends living way out in the middle of the jungle. You wanna be amongst the people. It's why you're here in Puerto Vallarta.
Water looks kind of good.
Russ is coasting to Puerto Vallarta,
I
but
will be the first to admit that I've been a little frugal over the years.
So what is your budget?
220,000 or less.
Don't let him fool you. He has a lot more money than that and a lot more money to spend.
and his best friend Alan doesn't want him to cheap out on an opportunity of a lifetime.
Life is short and you gotta enjoy it.
I want your help with this. What do you think about that town center place?
I like that it has 2 bedrooms. You feel like a king in here. It's in the city where there's people, where there's action.
It's nice and roomy. It'd be great for entertaining, but it feels cold to me.
It's also at the top of Russ's budget.
And with the size of the unit, it seems to me it would cost a lot to furnish it as well.
The next place has the vacation vibe that Russ is seeking.
I like the jungle place. It feels resortish to me. It feels tranquil.
And best of all,
Priced at $160,000.
Sounds right up my alley.
It's very cool, but you know, it's a little far away. We're pretty isolated. How are you gonna make friends out here? I mean, it's not like you're in the center of town where you're in the hustle and bustle of the city. The beachfront? I mean, that's why you move to a place like this. There's restaurants, there's bars, you
There's
know.
all that noise. I can't hear waves right now. All I can hear is a jackhammer.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of construction here.
But a second bedroom for Alan isn't in the blueprint.
It's a little small. I'm a little torn with that aspect of it.
So out of the three, I'm gonna tell you, I think that we should axe the town center. It's not my favorite. It's the most expensive property.
You know what? It's a little far away to the beach than I would like. If that's your choice, Russ, I'm with you.
Okay, then let's axe it and let's go dry off.
Sounds good.
Let's talk about that jungle house again. You know I really like that one. It feels resortish. That pool is great. I like the fact that there's 2 bedrooms.
I'm worried that you're settling on the budget because that's not on the beach front, and that's why you came to move down here.
I'm gonna be honest, Alan. 160,000 sounds pretty appealing.
You're gonna have to put a lot of work into it to making it the place that you want it to become. In the end, I just don't know how you're gonna make friends living way out in the middle of the jungle.
Let's talk about the beach house then.
It's why you're here in Puerto Vallarta. You're in the middle of the restaurants, you're in the middle of the bars. I know there's only 1 bedroom, but it's the only place with a terrace. I mean, you could sleep out there. I could sleep out there.
I keep reverting back to all that construction noise. It's kind of
The
cold.
noise is going to end. You're gonna add some furnishings that add to that old world feel.
You make a few good points. All I said before coming down here was that I wanted something beachfront. I think I just got a little leery with the cost there. You know, that view is an amazing view. It's a lifetime of views. That noise is eventually going to go away. I think that's what I want to do. I think that we're going with the beachfront.
Okay,
That's
you made
my
your decision?
I made my decision.
Woo! Awesome.
You know, after buying a place here in Puerto Vallarta, one of the things I've learned is sometimes you got to let go and just spend your money. Being on the water, being on the beach, being close to town, it really has everything I was looking for. I get up in the morning, sit out on the terrace, stroll the beach, kick back. No more
Cold, dreary winter days.
loving every minute of it. Oh, water feels good.
It really does.
Alan's already
Been back to visit,
I'm hanging out here all day today.
and it's so easy to meet people. Where do you go out? I really feel like I'm building a community here of friends.
Today was a nice day.
It was great until rain came out. So that's when you do a little margarita time. Woo! Happiness, you can't buy it, right? But I kind of did.